District 26 6A play here in San Antonio, that's Northeast ISD School District, as the Madison Mavericks took on the Reagan Rattlers. Reagan 3-0 in district play. They've won 9 district games in a row. Madison 1-1 in district play under first-year head coach Mark Smith, as the Mavericks still trying to gain a little bit of traction. So which team would come out on top in this critical showdown? Let's head inside of Hero Stadium and find out. Madison head coach Mark Smith in his first year with the Mavericks after spending 2 seasons at Converse Judson, and before that coached Kerrville Tivy and some guy named Johnny Manziel. Early on for the Mavs, running back Dominique Daniels did his best Manziel running impression. He ran his way around the Rattlers defense on the way to the end zone on this 26-yard scoring run. 7-0 Madison after 1. Early in the second, Daniels with a 72-yard run all the way down to the Reagan 3. He finished with 135 yards rushing for the evening. Drive was backed up by a couple of penalties, and it ended with a field goal. Madison still in the lead 10-7. Unfortunately for the school named after the 4th U.S. president, that was the end of the offensive highlights. Reagan coach David Wetzel once upon a time coached current OU quarterback Trevor Knight. Rattlers with a very young team this season. That includes sophomore quarterback Kellen Mond. Mond did his best to extend plays like a veteran. On some plays he ran 20 yards sideways, but only gained 2 yards up the field. Wetzel, though, likes how his quarterback is quickly progressing.
He does a great job, and this is his 7th ball game now as a quarterback on the varsity level, and so he's got experience now, and just hope he can keep getting better.
Both teams were mistake-prone late in the first half. This bad snap way left of even fullback Skylar Wetzel sent the junior scrambling to recover the coffee-colored ball. The bad snap cost the team, named after the 40th U.S. president, a chance at a touchdown and had to settle for a game-tying field goal. Next Madison drive, quarterback DJ Smith's pass tipped at the line of scrimmage and intercepted by Reagan's Cody Martinez. He's about to get tackled, but he decides to lateral the round pointy object to Garrett Strauss. Strauss all the way down to the 20-yard line before he stepped out of bounds. Reagan celebrates with some, dancing. Hey, they're great at football, soccer, and baseball, but dance moves, well, I'll let you be the judge of that. Game tied at 10 with 2/4 of the game finished. Mond used his feet to drive the Rattlers down the field on their opening possession of the third quarter. He ran for 3 first downs to set up Reagan inside the Maverick 10. Wetzel finished the drive off with a 1-yard touchdown plunge, his second TD run of 3 feet of the game, to put Reagan up 17-10. And more Reagan dancing from the drill team. I still don't understand the dance moves, but Reagan with the lead for the first time in the game. For the contest, Reagan outgained Madison 319 to 299, though the Mavs gained most of that in the first quarter and a half. Madison tried dance moves on the field to get their offense going, but Reagan stopped the Mavericks cold as Mark Smith's team never got in rhythm in the second half.
The third quarter killed us. I mean, we couldn't get the field flipped, had the win, and we didn't do anything offensively to get anything going. So when you give a good team too many chances on plus side of the territory, it puts you in a bind.
Steam came out of the snake to mark Reagan's dominance. Moon settled over the field to watch Mond turn the field turf into a sea of tranquility as he picked up more first downs with his passes and his feet. For the night, he ran for 111 yards and passed for 100 more. When he wasn't moving the chains, it was Wetzel who did the honor. He ran for 90 yards but was efficient when he had the ball. This pass from Mond to Wetzel put Reagan at the 1. On the very next play, the junior scored his 3rd touchdown of the game, all of them coming from 36 inches out. That's also 91.5 centimeters in case you wanted the metric units. Rattler mascot loving it, and the 24-10 lead after 3. Madison student section tried shining the light to the end zone to help their team find it. Reagan, though, used the bright light to blind out any hopes of a comeback. 4th down play midway through the 4th quarter, Smith sacked by defensive end Jonathan Cox, another underclassman with a big play. Madison Maverick statue saw his team suffer its 5th loss of the season, the most since 2010, though that team actually made it all the way to the state semis that season. Coaches shake hands afterwards as Reagan won it 24-10 to move to 6-1 in the season and remain undefeated in district play. David Wetzel's team has won 19 of their last 21 games versus district opponents.
It's probably a little bit more of a grinding game than we wanted or expected. I think probably our kids, I thought it'd be like that. I think Madison's a good football team. Getting our composure back. We just gave up a couple of big plays we shouldn't have given up, and there's a lot of things we're going to have to go fix.
We got to get healed up. We got to continue to try to progress and get better with our kids, and they've got to continue to learn what we're about. Still got a long way to go, and we got a lot of race left to play, so we just got to run it well.
So Reagan comes up with a big win tonight over Madison. As you check out the district standings, they will take on Churchill next week. That game likely will decide which team comes out of this district as champion. But remember one thing, Reagan won this district last year, but the second and third place teams, that being Johnson and Madison, both went to the state semis a year ago. Reporting from Hero Stadium here in San Antonio, I'm Greg Sherman for TexasHSFootball.com.